So we're continuing with the concepts of lesson 9. And here we want to study something called al-mamnu'u min as-sarf. Al-mamnu'u min as-sarfi. Al-mamnu'u min as-sarf. Al-mamnu' means something that is prohibited. Mamnu'un means prohibited. So the prohibited means from. As-sarf means changing. It's prohibited from changing. So we translate it as prohibited from complete change. I think it's called a diptote. That's one way I've seen it translated. But most importantly, you need to understand what is meant by this. Al-mamnu min as-sarf. So the rule is that I've learned is that you just memorize this little phrase. Al-mamnu min as-sarf. The mamnu min as-sarf. La yuhibbu al-kasra. Does not like kasra. وَلَا يُحِبُّ التَّنْوِينَ. And it does not like tanween. It does not like kasra and it does not like tanween. So it does not like kasra. We know what kasra is. And the tanween, the double vowels. And in this chapter, they give you, I think, five adjectives, five na'ats. And they're all mamnu min as-sarf. They're all mamnu min as-sarf. So the first one is kaslan. Kaslanu, which means lazy. Kaslanu means lazy. Okay. Then the other one they give you is jaw'anu, which means hungry. Hungry. Then the next one is atshan. Atshanu, which means thirsty. Thirsty. Then they give you ghadban. Ghadbanu, which means angry. And angry, this is angry. Then they give you the word mal'an. Mal'anu. Mal'anu, which means filled. You're filled. Or you're full. So these five, and fill means like something is filled. It could be that your stomach is filled, right? If you ate enough. The gas tank in your car could be filled, okay? Any vessel that is filled, mal'an. The classroom could be filled with students, and so on. So what is important about these words is that you know that they don't take kasra and don't take tanween. So let me explain what I mean by that. Can you erase this? If you have a sentence and you want to say, let's say the sentence, this is a lazy boy. هذا ولد. Waladun is the manut. It's our manut. And the word for lazy is kaslanu. Kaslanu. Well, based on what we just learned, that the nat follows the manut in i'rab and in ta'rif wa tankir, there are two dhammas here, dhammatain. This should also be dhammatain, right? Waladun, we were thinking it should be kaslanun. But this word, mamnu min as-sarf, is abnormal. It's like a hard head. It's a stubborn word. It doesn't like to take tanween. Even though normally they should take tanween, this word doesn't take tanween. It's not going to take tanween. And if you look, there's no alif lam here. So you would think, well, why doesn't it take tanween? That's just how it is. It's mamnu min as-sarf. Prohibited from complete change. Okay? So these words, get used to seeing it without the tanween. Kaslanu. You could have said the ghadbanu, this is an angry boy. Atshanu, a thirsty boy. Whatever it is, you can put it here. Also know that these five words that we just did, they're all masculine. They're masculine. So you cannot say هذه bintun, this is a girl. Kaslanu. No, kaslan has to change. And you can't just add a tawul marbuta at the end of it. It's completely different. We'll see this in the next lesson. هذا ولد كسلان. So it does not change. And another example of it not changing is if I give you the sentence like, let's see. Okay. I sat. جلست. خلف. Remember what khalfa means? Khalfa means behind. And remember that khalfa is a dharf. So the word that comes after it, this dharf is mudaf. And the word that comes after it is going to be mudafun ilay. جلست خلف الطالب خلف طالب. I sat behind a student. طالب is taking two kasras because it's the maf'ulun bihi. It's majroor. Okay? And because it's nakira, it takes two. And now you want to describe this talib. This is going to be our man'ut. We're looking for a nat. And let's say you want to use a nat. One of those 5 words we just did. جلست خلف طالب غضبان. Okay? Now what are we going to say here? Are we going to say غضباني? We just said that mamnu min as-sarf does not like kasra. So it does not take kasra. You cannot say غضباني. But instead, it takes a fatha. Instead of taking the kasra, it will take a fatha. Why? Because it has to have some sign that shows it's not taking a dhamma, it's not marfu. So the sign of it being a majroor is you put a fatha on top of it. Okay? So get used to that also.